Hello everyone, welcome to TVON. My name is Joyce and I'll be your host for tonight. Happy Friday, hope everyone had a great week and so glad it's Friday. Tomorrow is the weekend, always happy to have some sort of a half a day off here at TVON, but hope you guys are all doing great and staying warm out there. And we have a lot planned for tonight. So Joanne is not here tonight actually, so you'll be stuck with me for the next 3 hours. Hope you're okay with that. But we have a lot of brand new designer pieces that came back from Tucson, which I have actually been slowly but surely inputting into our system one by one. But it's a lot of new stuff and a lot of fun yet different stuff. So some of it is here tonight, so always a pleasure to bring those to you. And of course, any requests, please let us know. And Ellis and Dolores, if you are out there, I actually have, right before you guys had placed a request, I actually had our largest Rubellite ring planned for tonight. So I don't know if it's a coincidence, but I did think of you guys when I saw it. So if you're out there and watching, it is here and it's actually planned for the very first item. So happy to show that to you. And anyone else out there who is looking for something, do give us a call and let us know. And Christy, also, I have your bypass ring as well. So do let me know if you're out there watching and I'll be more than happy to show it to you. And with that, let's get to our first item of the night. This is actually our largest Rubellite ring currently. We have this one ring and another pear shape that is a little bit smaller, but this one is item number 5650. So just by that, you know it's been here for a little bit. It is our largest Rubellite ring, 20 carat 92. It's a beautiful emerald cut and it is as clean as can be. Tourmalines typically have lots of inclusions, but as you can see, this is pretty clean. And this one has two very important yellow diamonds on either side, totaling at a carat 05 of the yellow diamonds. And this one does have to stay in the yellow gold just because of the yellow diamonds. And I actually really don't mind it with the Rubellite. It is a very warm color, the center, and paired with the warmth of the yellow gold, it makes for a very nice combo, a very nice and warm piece. And this is for Ellis or Dolores if you are out there. I can also show you guys the flashes coming through of this beautiful Rubellite. And there's something about the emerald cutting where the way it's cut, it reflects a lot of light. Like there's a lot of like pieces of the stone, I guess, in which the light bounces off, as opposed to like a round cut, a brilliant cut, like a diamond. Like there's a lot of light coming through, but it's always in little like fragments and pieces. But as you can see here, the emerald cut, it gives it like a long piece of the light coming through. And when I pick this ring up to like look at it closer, sometimes at certain angles, the center stone will reflect so much light and color like around it that not only is there like a spotlight of color on my hand underneath the stone, but sometimes at certain angles, you can see the color of the Rubellite coming through the diamonds on the side. So that is a very impressive stone. It is our largest. And it started out at $49,000, but of course we're not going to do that. And if someone is thinking about this, do let me know. But this one has been discounted quite a few times, despite not seeing the airtime that much. But it went down to $99.99 and then $79.99, and then finally it was planned to go out at $74.99. Yes. Hi Dolores, hope you like this ring. Well, I think this is perfect for them because this is the best Rubellite ever that I've seen. And this one, instead of $74.99, which it was supposed to be, for them I'll just do a little special as the first item of tonight, and if they like it, take it for $6,999. And of course, I will show the sides and also the back. So it is a true to size band and you can see the colors coming through from the back. beautiful basket, and it's a very comfortable ring. And I can also try it on the hand as well. If you give me just 1 second here to roll up my sleeves a little. But here is the beautiful Rubellite on the hand. So as you can see, it is a very large stone. But if they would like to take it, $6,999. And all of that beautiful yellow diamonds, that's over a ½ carat of each stone. So that's also, I mean, the Rubellite is a star, but the yellow diamonds are, hey, also pretty good. But here it is, and you can see how high it sits off the hand. It's overall a very beautiful piece and very comfortable, and $69.99 on this one. And do let me know what they think. And I'll bring it back up close too and show them. It's just like that angle by itself just makes me fall in love with the stone, because it's like, any questions on this one? We'll find out. I have a smaller one that I can go grab, but if they're looking for the largest and the best, I would recommend this emerald cut. I do have a smaller Rubellite that is a pear shape that I mentioned. Had also brought this out in case they were curious. But let me also show them the smaller one if that's what they are looking for. So this next one is item number 5083. So they just wanted a comparison. So this is item number 5083. Likewise, basically the same style. 3-stone style with the yellow diamonds on the sides there. And this one is our 1532. And then 62 points of the yellow diamonds on this one. So this one started out $24,000. And for this one, if they would like, it's also been discounted quite a lot. Down to $69.99, $59.99, $49.99, $45.99, and it has not left us yet. Now here, this stone, you see how the different cuttings lets the light go through it and show itself differently. How this one, you can see the light is really focused on the bottom part of the stone. Of course, I can show it up. So you can see the fire going through the stone, but if they want my opinion, I would definitely recommend the emerald cut. And this one, if Dolores and Ellis or anyone else is interested, this one I'll do this for not even $39.99, but we'll just do this one for $38.88 and get it at home tonight. And of course, I will show all of the angles to it. So this is the side as well. Of course, that's one of the two beautiful yellow diamonds over there. And then on the back side, the band is true to size. You can see the deep saturated color through the back there. And of course, I will also try it on the hand. So here's what it looks like on the hand. And you can see the emerald cut peeking out from under here. That's how big it is. But let me just move that up a little. Okay. Here is the pear shape on the hand, and even from this far away, you can see the glow and the fire coming through on this stone as well. So do let me know which one they prefer, or if they want to see it side by side, and maybe I will do that. So I will put these side by side then. Maybe that will help them decide. But let me zoom back a little, and the emerald cut is so large that it just moved forward on its own. But here they both are next to each other. So the emerald cut is our largest, and that one is $69.99. And the pear shape is our second largest, and that one is $38.88. So it's really up to them what they choose. So do let me know. I think they might be thinking about one of them, so, or take both. See which one you like. But different cuttings gives different end results, and that is one of the beautiful parts of Mother Nature and stone cutting. So do let me know on these two. And Christy, if you are out there. All right, Christy, I have the stone, or not the stone, sorry. I have the ring ready, so let me, just let me know if there's any questions on this one. And Christy, I have your ring right here, the diamond bypass ring. I was actually looking at this ring earlier today and I could not decide which finger I liked it on the best. I like it on the ring finger, I like it on the middle finger, and I like it on the index finger. Luckily, I can wear a size 7 on all 3 of those fingers, so I was trying it on and trying to debate which finger I liked it on the best. So let me just show it here on the hand first. This is the diamond bypass ring. This is a request, but of course, if anyone else is interested, here it is. But here it is on the ring finger, and then let me also put it on the middle finger. So here it is on the middle finger. See, I can't decide which one I like the best, and here it is on the index finger. So right there. See, I really can't decide. It feels so comfortable on all 3 fingers. Like maybe one for each, but I don't know. But here it is. And let me also show this one up close. This one will be item number 6563. And I'll move these Rubellites aside. Maybe they're still thinking about it. But this is item number 6563. This is our diamond bypass ring. And if you are worried about this ring catching on your clothes, you do not have to worry about it, because the way the diamonds are set makes it very smooth to the touch. I can drag the ring across my sleeve and it won't catch on anything. Larger Rubellite is sold. Thank you very much. I know they will love it. I don't think they'll love it. I know they will love it. So thank you very much on that one. And for this one, you can do any gold color you like. But of course, any of our diamond pieces, I do recommend starting out with the white gold, as it is all diamonds and you only see some prongs here and there. Yellow or rose gold, I would recommend after you've seen the white gold, because like all of our diamond pieces, try out the white gold first and then go for the yellow or rose. That's what a lot of our ladies do. They get it, they like it, and then when it's back again, they say, hey, it's time to try out the yellow and the rose gold. And maybe you can wear multiple at once. So that is always a very nice thing to do. But this one does have a carat 48 total of the VS white diamonds. And let me also show the back side. So this does taper, so it is true to size. It is also very comfortable on the hand, and that's the back side of it, if it stops dancing there. And also from the side, so you can see how it tapers. So you do not need to go up at all on this one. And this one, for Christy or for anyone else out there, we'll do it for $1,299 on our diamond bypass ring. And here it is. So $12.99, any gold color you would like, true to size, of course. And I can't decide which finger to wear it on, so let me try it on again, since I did it earlier. But I really like trying on this ring. It's such a fun piece to just look at and like, see, look at all those diamonds. You don't see much of the gold at all. So if you're not sure of which gold color, just go with the white gold. And there it is on the hand. And it's almost kind of interesting in the way that it sits on your hand. It sometimes doesn't read like a bypass style, but it sometimes just reads as like, kind of like a really fun zigzag. Okay, Christy, okay. Christine has Christy. All right, so let me know on this one. But yeah, it kind of looks like a fun zigzag. It almost sometimes doesn't read like a bypass style ring, but it is a very fun piece. Lots of sparkle and bling. Of course, our VS diamonds gives a lot of flash and sparkle, and sometimes you feel like you need sunglasses when you look at your hand because of all the VS diamonds looking back at you. But here it is, and let's go back up close and give it some time. If anyone else is thinking about it as well, feel free to jump in on this one. And just to go over what else we have for tonight, I actually have these critter pieces, only 2 for tonight, but I have a beautiful butterfly and one of my loving designs that finally was completed. And though I like chunky jewelry, I think they went a little bit overboard with this guy, but I'm always excited to show him to you guys. I said 1 inch in height, and it sure looks like it's more than 1 inch, but it sure weighs a lot, so maybe I need to communicate better with them, but it's a very fun piece, and I really like how it turned out, but that is here tonight. Also some cat's eye alexandrite pieces. We've had a few in recent days, but if you've missed out and you're still not sure whether or not to try one out, I do have 2 brand new pieces. One is a necklace and one is a ring, both in very fun, kind of like geometric designs. I do have a 19 karat Kunzite ring if you guys have been looking for Kunzite rings but were unable to get your hands on one, or if you missed out. Kunzites are rather large and we tend to turn them into large pendants, but I do have a wearable size for tonight. And of course, we've kind of had a bit of a feather drought in terms of no new feather designs recently. Gotta give the jewelers a break, you know, they're working really hard on all of your orders and sizing and resizing and gold color changes, but I have these brand new pair of feather dangle earrings that are with the most beautiful top color quality of emeralds that I am so excited these are here tonight because I have not seen a feather piece or a brand new feather piece in so long, and the quality of these emeralds, I need to stop talking about it. I'm going to spoil too much, but our largest, or second largest I think, pink diamond is also here. Thought that I'd give that a small presentation again. We've seen it here and there, but never really, haven't had a re-presentation on it in a while, but let me know on this one. And next item, let us do item number 9425. Now this stone you've seen a few times now. This is 9425 in our, yes, a request.
Do you have the ruby with the pear shape and the halo?
Ruby and the pear shape and the halo. I don't think I do, but we can check in the back always. This is our...
But they asked for another one, let me show you.
Okay, so we are working on a ruby request, but this one is our 80-point Oro Preto Imperial topaz ring. Likewise, if you don't want like a huge ring, which we actually have a few rather large Imperial topaz rings. If you don't want to go jumbo size, but you want to stick with the everyday wearable, and maybe if you wanted to stack this one, you could also stack it with like the Wonder rings. But this one, instead of the $5,000 that it started at, we will not even do that. We'll not even do $19.99. But for this one, if you would like to try out the Imperial topaz, we do have this one. Very first caller, you can have it for not even $12.99 or $11.99 or even $10.99, but you can have it for $999 on this one. And this one is our smaller bridge style, so as you can see here, the diamonds run underneath the stone. You can see the stone from the side there, lots of golden flashes coming through, and it's the ideal color of the Imperial topaz. You can see the diamonds, and also from the back side you can see it's basically like a diamond band that's going to be sitting up against your hand. So here is this one, that beautiful saturated color, and of course I will try it on the hand as well. Currently in the yellow gold. I would recommend it that way. Lots of diamonds on this one too, so honestly up to you if you like to switch it to the white gold. Rose gold is also an option. We've actually been seeing even more rose gold being ordered actually, so that's always a nice surprise. But here it is on the hand. You can see the stone smiling at you from its bed of VS diamonds. So here it is for only $999, and I will go back to the wheel on this one. And we have our ruby request. Is this also for our Rubellite requester, Jess? Is this for, okay, it is for them, okay. All right. I have some rubies coming up. I think one of these was here just last night or 2 nights ago. I don't know, my days have been getting blurred together, but this one is here for $999 if you would like it. And I'll just do a small recap on this one since it was requested. And then I will also be showing, I think this is our largest ruby in our inventory. It is certainly our largest ring, it seems like, but this one is here for $999. And do let me know if you would like to take it.
A diamond necklace, not a solitaire.
A diamond necklace. All right, I will get to these gradually, but let me know on this one. And let me polish up. I brought my glasses up here this time, so now I can see any fingerprints, and that is a very large ring. This is item number 6946. Let me just give it a little bit of space there so you can see the entire ring in all of its glory. But this one, give me a second because I need to find out what the price is because there are so many markdowns on this one. But this one, 2 carat pear-shaped Burma ruby in the center there with that beautiful glow. And of course, 60 points of the VS white diamonds in that single halo right there in the center. And last but definitely not the least, a carat 25 of the VS yellow diamonds in that internal and external halo. And I really like how they did the outside halo with the millgrain around the stones. It gives it sort of like, how do I say it? Like an antique kind of look. In a way, it gives it a different like feeling to it, you know, instead of just being like, oh, just halo, 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 but it really gives it a little bit of something extra, and of course some extra gold. But this one, if our requesters or anyone else, if you would like this one is here for $37.77. And this one I do heavily recommend keeping the gold color as is in the white and the yellow gold. It makes its respective counterpart pop, the white gold with the white diamonds and the yellow diamonds with the yellow gold. But let me also give you the grand detour of this ring. So it is a traditional band in the back, so it is true to size, and the band is in the white gold. And here is the back side of it, also a very beautiful piece, and a very 50-50 split of the white and the yellow gold. But here it is again from the front, and of course I will try it on the hand for our requesters as well. Here it is, a very large ring, but definitely does not impede the motion of your hand. So I have rather small hands, but as you can see here, it doesn't interfere with like my hand function, so that's always nice. And even from this far away, you can see the beautiful internal glow of that beautiful 2 carat private collection Burma ruby And do let me know on this one, and maybe they are waiting on the other one as well. So let me just put this one down real quickly and I will go grab the other one and maybe we can do a comparison, as this one is a little bit larger, but that's not to worry, as we will find them the very best and perfect ruby. Now this next one is item number 9387. And this is in one of our designer mountings with all of those baguettes. And this is our 349 carat cushion private collection Burma ruby. And I'm sure you can see it from where you guys are watching, but that stone is pretty good. But this one does have to stay in the white gold, as if we asked our jewelers to resell all of those baguettes, there would be a wanted dead or alive poster for me, so we'll have to keep this one in the white gold. But this one, if you would like it, this one started out at about $60,000, and rightfully so. It is a 3 and almost a half carat of the ruby, and all of those baguettes, and of course some round diamonds on the side there, but mostly ooh and ah at the baguettes. And speaking of the baguettes, there are 2 carats, 210 of the baguettes there. I feel like I keep saying baguette, it's like okay, we're not gonna talk about food this time, okay? I'm gonna try my best not to. No more talk of food. Baguette as in the cutting of the diamonds. And of course, 18 points of the round white diamonds on the side there, in case you're wondering what round diamonds, right there on that split shank right there. So for this one, it was discounted down to $29,999. But if that is our requester on the line there, this one has been discounted for them. So instead of 29, we're not even going to do that. We're not even going to do 19 or 18, 17, 16, 15. We're not even going to do $12,999 for them if they would like this one. We're not even going to do 11 or $10,999. If that is our requester on the line, or anyone else who is looking for a large ruby to add to their collection, we will do this one here tonight for $9,999. And of course, I will try it on. I'm always excited when I try on large rings, because I love how they feel on the hand. Like, you can actually feel the weight of this ring on your hand. It's not like some like a ooh, airy little dainty little ring, but here it is on the hand, and you can see here the layers of the diamonds, as it's kind of like, oh, I want to say it's like a cake where there's like tiers of it, but there's like layers of it, and it's such a beautiful 349 ruby. But I'm already failing miserably at the no food thing, but here it is, our beautiful, beautiful 349 ruby, and with all of those baguettes. And do let me know. I can also try on the other one next to it. So if you give me a second here. So this is just size comparison. You can see the 2 carat of the pear shape next to the 349 of the cushion there. There is some sort of a size difference. The overall ring itself, pretty close in size. One is just more elongated, but you can see there, it's honestly up to them, but I would say go with the 349. They're both really good stones, but 349 is where it's at. And I think that's our largest too, so if they want the largest, as their request says, large ruby, 349 is the way to go. $99.99 on that one. So here it is, and they're both very beautiful pieces. And I'll put the cushion back down on the wheel. Just give me 1 second. Let me also zoom back a little and show you the back side, but also maybe if you want to see them both together. But here it is. This is what it looks like from the side, and this is the back side. And I think there's some little fuzzy there, but we'll get that clean for you, no problem. Let me also bring this back to the front right here. This is our $349, and if they are interested, I can also show it next to the pear shape. So here is the ruby with the baguettes. I think we're verifying on that right now. And here is the pear shape. So anyone else out there who might want a beautiful ruby ring in their collection, I think the $349 is being verified right now. So do let me know on that. But the 2 carat is up for grabs. You want to take it? I brought my glasses up here and I'm not wearing it, but I think the $349 is gone, but we will find out about that. And I have a Trilliant Tanzanite too. I think it is one of the last of this size. We do have another Trilliant that was done by yours truly. You might have seen it. It might be a little bit too large as a ring, I admit. It has Paraibas on it, but that one is sleeping in the vaults. But if you would like to see it, I would be more than happy to bring it out and show it to you guys. But I do have a 13 karat Trilliant tonight. So in a very classic traditional mounting with the single halo, but that is here. And I have a very fun bird necklace that is from our designer. So I will move these aside. And for this next one, this is brand new tonight. Item number is 9715. And let me just move these aside. But here is our designer bird necklace. And it is actually also a pin. So as you can see from back there, there's that pin that you can put on your shirt or jacket. And this is our bird. Now the chain also comes with it. The chain is 18 inches. It is not adjustable. So you can see there, it is a spring ring clasp chain, 18 inches long. But of course, if you don't like this chain, you can always remove it as the bail allows for that. But here is our Mr. Birdie. And I love how they did the detailing of this with the diamonds versus the gold. And it has 48 points of the diamonds of this one. And this one is actually in 18 karat gold, which is very interesting. So let me try to grab this a little bit better. All right, here it is. So as you can see, there are also black diamonds in the eyes. Very nice detail on this one. And okay, the body is made of diamonds, of course, but can we just talk about the wings there? Because no matter what angle you look at it from, there is so much detailing and so much thought put into it. They could have just made it, you know, plain old 18 karat white gold and just drawn some lines on it and called it a day, but no. There's a jeweler out there who painstakingly carved out each and every single one of those lines made for the texture on those wings. And it just makes it look so lifelike and so fluffy despite being gold. Huh? But this piece is just so beautiful and it's brand new tonight. Chain comes with it, of course. And this one started out $6,800. And that's pretty good for being a designer piece, you know, for all the work that's been done on the wings and the tail feathers, and of course setting the diamonds too. Let me set it down for a moment. See, this piece is not just like flat bird. This has dimension. This is 3D. This is like having your own little pet bird sit on your either your shirt or your neckline. And this is such a beautiful piece. And if you don't have a bird or a critter in your collection, this little guy might want to go home with you. But this one, even though it is a designer piece, if you would like it, we're not even going to do $29.99, which this is 18 karat solid, white and yellow gold. I mean, just imagine all of the gold. Like, you see the wings and the tail, all of that gold, 18 karat. If you want a little birdie to fly home to you, you can have this one for $999 only. So, and of course, this little bird, let me just grab it here. This little bird here, let me show it against the hand actually, once I put my tweezers down. But here it is. This little bird is 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. So it is a pretty sizable bird. And it is so beautiful. You can see how the gold reflects off of the wings versus how, or not the gold, the light reflects off of the gold of the wings versus how the light reflects off of the diamonds, and it's such a dimensional piece. And I love how they also included it as a pin. If you were a guy and you wanted to wear this as a pin, I think that could work well. Joanna's our fashionista, but she's not here tonight, so I can't ask her if she approves or not of my fashion recommendations. But it's a very sizable pin and of course a very sizable necklace, but here it is. And of course, if you have like diamonds by the yard, this would go great with that too. But $99.99, that's what it should be honestly, but $999, huh? Of Angry Birds, but this bird is not angry. This bird is happy. This is a happy little bird. But let me go back up close once I get my tweezers and grab it so I can show you guys what it looks like upright. So here it is upright, our little birdie, and $999 for this beautiful, I like to call it a pendant. It's a pin and a pendant. It's our pendant. So our birdie pendant is here to play. And I love his little beak too. Maybe we should name him. If he doesn't sell tonight, we should name him. The last little birdie, I don't know if you guys remember, it was a little birdie with I think a pear-shaped turquoise. And it was here on a Friday, and it was here up until I think a Sunday. So that is far too much time for a little birdie to be here. So the lovely customer who ended up getting it, we decided to name it Friday, and she wears it every single Friday, and I think that's just really cute. And this is also Friday, so maybe this is Friday's cousin or brother or something. But here it is, our little birdie pin slash necklace, and do let me know if you would like this one. And moving right along, we have our cushion Kunzite ring that I mentioned earlier. Here it is. It is item number 9582. And it is that beautiful cutting, of course. And that beautiful, I almost wanted to call it a 3-stone style ring, but of course it is not. Or it's kind of like it, but there are a lot of little diamonds. Well, they're not little either. There's 5 diamonds on either side of it. So this is our 1925 cushion Kunzite, and there are 46 points of the diamonds cluttered on either side of our large Kunzite there. Now this is a large Kunzite ring, but it's not overwhelmingly large. And I think the great thing about having small hands is that I can show you guys how the ring is not too large. I know there's like a concern that, oh, if the ring is like covering like 3 of my fingers and I can't move my hand, it feels like I have a dumbbell on my hand. Like, this ring is not that. So this is in the white gold. If you would like to change it, the option is yours. Yellow or rose is open to you as well. Just give us a little bit of time and we will be happy to make that switch for you. Now the price. This is a fairly large ring. This one started out close to $11,000. And for such a large stone, we're not going to do that for tonight. Now, you know our kunzites, they're usually that purple, like orchid color, but I'm sure you guys see it, but this has so much blue coming through. I don't know if that's like normal, but there's so much of that cold blue flash coming through. It's almost like a reverse Tanzanite. But here it is, and I'm sure you guys see it. Like, there's of course that beautiful purple color, that deeply saturated that you always want and love to have, but there's like that blue just coming throughout the entire stone too. It's kind of interesting. So I'll also show you guys a side. And if you look at the top there towards the basket, there's like a little heart etched into the basket there, which is very nice. If maybe you're late for a Valentine's Day gift, if you don't want to get like a heart shape for someone, but maybe like a hidden heart somewhere to show your love, I think that's a very sweet idea. But as you can see there, very comfortable in the hand, true to size ring, with the band being a traditional size in the back there. And of course, here it is from the side. And even from the side, you can see the deep saturation of the color of the kunzite. And for this one, if you don't have a kunzite, if you're looking for a kunzite and you would like to have this one, we won't even do $49.99 on this one. And of course, I will try it on the hand. It is a size 6, so it just barely fits. But here it is on the hand. As you can see, a rather large ring, but not overwhelmingly large. And let me just turn that a little bit there so you can see right into the stone there. That beautiful cushion cutting, it's not the traditional cut, but it still flashes a whole bunch of light back into your eyes. And I'm actually trying to find an angle at which I can show you guys what it looks like directly into the stone without all of the flash coming through and you guys being blinded by it. But here it is on the hand, and this is how high it sits off of the hand. So it's not like the bypass ring we had earlier where it just, it sits pretty close to your skin. It is a large stone, and kunzites are typically cut kind of deep like zircon, so you guys do have that to think about. But here it is, and let me put it back up close before I can't get it off, because I do not wear a size 6. I was surprised I could fit that on there. But here it is. And we're not even going to do $29.99 on this one. If you would like a kunzite ring, maybe you're new to TVON, you haven't seen a kunzite of this color, because I've been sent pictures of kunzites from other places and they look like really sad amethysts. But no, this is our TVON kunzite. It is the best in color, and the cuttings are always so beautiful. And we'll do this one for $2,699. And maybe you were looking for a kunzite ring a few days ago, but we didn't have this one, but now it's here. And $26.99, your choice of gold color. You kind of see some gold come through, but not too much. So white gold I would recommend, but it would be interesting to see it in the yellow or rose gold. So there is that. And it also just occurred to me that I did not show the bird necklace on the neckline. So let me see. So here is the birdie on the neckline. So it is a rather large bird. So here it is. This one is still here for $999. It is our designer bird pendant. So it is a pin and a pendant. Chain comes with it, of course, 18-inch spring ring clasp. But here it is, our little birdie. He wants to go home to someone, or he's going to be here, and he's going to be named Friday again. All right, let's go back to the wheel. Oh, I have to practice like tiptoeing. Okay. So Jess, you ended up taking the 349 ruby?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So the 349 is gone, but our 2-carat pear shape is still here. If maybe we're thinking about one of the rubies, the oh yes, I'm so sorry. I've been staring at a computer screen like all week. So like first of all, my vision is blurry and my brain is fried. Like I don't know what day of the week it is. So sorry about that. All right, Joanne, this is your request. So sorry about the wait. I totally forgot. Oh my gosh. I have those moments where I'll like go to the kitchen like trying to get something, and as soon as I walk in I forget what I'm doing. I'm just standing there like, and then my mom looks at me like, are you okay? And I'm just like, I don't know. But this the next one is a request for Joanne, and I think I'll show it against the hand actually. It is our diamond necklace. It is our Y, and this one is item number 0607. So as you can see there, it is kind of like this other request that was brought up to me, but with a little bit of an extra dangling part, kind of like a Y. I like to call this the Y necklace, but this has 49 points total weight of the VS white diamonds, but you can do any gold color you want for this one, of course. It's up to you. Some people like these diamond pieces, they start off with the white gold and then they end up coming back for a yellow or rose gold. This is adjustable. It is a spring ring clasp. So there is that. Adjustable 16, 17, or 18 inches. And the funny part about the adjustability that we offer is sometimes I'll get like either a new or returning customer and they're like, I would like the 17-inch please, and I'm like, but you don't have to pick, it's all 3. And then they get so excited about it. It's like, oh, it's adjustable. Like, yeah, it is. So this one will do it for $699 for our requester Joanne. I do have another necklace as well, so let me show this one up close really quickly. Let me move aside Mr. Kunzite. And let me just see how I'm gonna show this up close. I mean, I guess I could grab it, so I will have to zoom back. But here it is. This is the Y necklace. As you can see, all of it is dynamic, so you can see me moving it there. So it's not just like strictly a Y, but the little part down here is also dynamic and movable, as you can see there. And it's really nice how they did the diamonds to be a gradual size. As you get closer to the bottom of the Y, the diamonds get slightly larger, and as they get closer to the chain, they get a little bit smaller. So there is that nice design element to it, of course. And this one is $699 if Joanne or anyone else would like. I think it's a very nice gifting idea, as well as necklaces. You only need to pick the gold color, and there's no sizing to worry about at all whatsoever. And of course, my favorite shot, the neck shot. So here it is on the neckline against fabric. So this is kind of what it will look like. And it's kind of like a mix between the happy face necklace as well as the bar pendant. So it's a very nice hybrid. So here it is, and we'll go back to the wheel. I'm struggling to stand on my tippy toes, but I wish I could just grow taller, but I can't. So here is the Y for $699. And let me just set this down for a little bit. As you can see, all of the beautiful basket work as well that each diamond is sitting in, their own little nest. And for this other one, I will start it on the hand. This one is item number 0445. Now for 0445, this is what I was talking about. It's kind of like the Y we just had, minus a little bar going down. the middle there. But this is 0445, and this one 51 points of the diamonds, and this one will also do for $699. So Joanne or anyone else out there who's looking for a diamond necklace, maybe for gifting or graduations are coming up, I think this could be a very nice gift for someone in your family or friends. So you also have the choice of gold color with this one, so it's honestly up to you. But we often see the white gold and then people come back for more, so that's always nice to see. And I will also be showing this one up close. Just move the Y aside. And this is what, it's backwards. This is what that one looks like. So like the Y, this one is also dynamic in that it moves, it's fluid. So as you can see, if I start lifting it up here, like how it would be sitting on your neckline, it changes shape. It's not just like that, but it actually moves with the body and with the chain. So it's also a very nice thing to see. This one is also adjustable, spring ring clasp, as you can see there. And you have adjustability right there, 16, 17, 18. So Joanne or anyone else, I'm sorry this request took so long, but here it is, either this smile necklace or the Y necklace. Either or, your choice of $699. And what should I show next? I have so much goodies here. I have a large Indicolite ring, even though we had our large Rubellite for today. The pear shape is still here, so if anyone's thinking about that or need to see it again, I do have it here. I also brought out one of my design mistakes. But when I say mistake, it's a mistake in a good way, because it's good for you, because it means a lot of free gold. So that is to keep in mind. And you know what? Let me just flash in the feather that I was talking about. These are brand new and they are large and they are very impressive. And as you can see there, all of those beautiful, beautiful matching emeralds with all of that color, the deep color and the clarity, and that is here, brand new tonight. So just wanted to get that in there in case you're interested. I do have that. Now, wow, it's almost the top of the hour. Time flies very quickly. I also have the bezel set studs. So you know what? I'm gonna do that at the top of the hour, because then I have to keep an eye on the time. And I can actually see it today. So Joanne, if neither of these work out for you, do let me know and we can see what else we might have in the back. We have a wide selection of diamond necklaces, so if neither of these work out for you, just let me know or call in and let your operator know, because I can't go in the back and look for requests. But here, I mentioned this earlier, but this is one of our largest pink diamond rings. I thought I'd give this another look. This is one of the most important pieces in our inventory, and you can probably see why. It is item number 3645, so you know it's been here for a hot second. But this one has to find its home one day, and hopefully today is the day. Now, this is our Carat 02 fancy light pink diamond set in platinum with 18 karat rose gold. This is a very heavy piece. It's not like heavy, but you can definitely feel the weight of this ring on your hand, and I think that's a very good thing because of how important this stone is. This is an unforgettable piece. Now, there are also 29 points of the pink diamonds in that halo around there. And there are also 74 points of the white diamonds. Now, a very fun thing about this piece is when you move it off to the side, there are pink diamonds coming out from underneath the sides there. And this is such a beautiful, it's like a hidden secret. It's like a nice little secret surprise, but you can see there also how the pink diamonds also circle the entire side of this piece. And let me show you guys the sides and also the back and back around again. Now, this is of course GIA certified, so if you do decide to get this piece, you'll also be getting a GIA cert. Here it is. It has all of the information from the report number to the shape and cutting style, measurements, carat weight, color grade, color origin, distribution, clarity. It has everything on here. And of course, very important, it also has the clarity chart right there. And I think they were being a little bit mean to this carat 02, but you see a little something just right there. And that's basically it. But they're calling it a VS2. I think they could have been a little bit nicer to it, but it is as the cert says, but as long as you know. But here is the cert as well. It has the clarity scale up there as well as the color scale right there. So this is the cert you'll be getting with the ring. Now, of course, it does have to stay in the platinum and the 18K rose gold. I would not want it any other way, and I'm actually really glad that they decided to go with platinum instead of just 18 karat white gold, because the weight of the platinum, it really gives it this weight that you'll always know this ring is on your hand, and it'll always be like a reminder that this is such an important piece and it is on your hand and it is in your collection. So this one started out $338,000. Very important piece. Honestly, should be in a museum somewhere, but it is here. And if you are thinking about grabbing a large pink diamond, we have this one right here. Now we also have an oval. I personally prefer this pear shape more because you can, the pink color, I prefer this one more. But if you don't like pear shapes, or if you want to take a look at the oval, maybe I can do a comparison. Just let me know and then we can go and find the oval. Now this one, let me try it on the hand, of course. Such an important piece. Have to try it on the hand. So here it is on the hand. It's a very important piece. And then you can see from the side there, the little secret pink diamonds. And all of that platinum and 18 karat rose gold. And the 102 pink diamond in the center there. Now, aside from this one and the oval, we don't have any other pink diamonds that come close to size. So if you already have like a 10-pointer, 20-pointer, anything in that range, but you really want to invest and get a carat 02, this one is here, and the opportunity is here tonight for you to grab it. So let's go back up close to this one. And it's that beautiful pinky color. And if there's anyone out there who would like this one, we're not going to do it for the big old number up there on the screen. We will do it for $64,999. Now this is a very substantial piece, so do think about it carefully. Maybe you have several pinks in your collection. Maybe you don't have a 1 carat. Aside from this one and the oval and another large oval we had a few years ago, I don't think we've had any 1 carat plus pinks. So we don't get them often here at TVON. We do our best to when there is a request for it. But if you would like one, this is your time to think about it. Give us a call if you have any questions on this one. And there's a fingerprint on it. But let me clean that off. And do think about it. It is a collector's piece. And let us know if you have any questions on this one. So here it is without the fingerprint. And do let us know. I feel like it got more pink after I wiped off the fingerprint. My bad, but here it is for $64,999. Now it's been a while since it's been out here with all the graphics and like presented, but I just wanted to give it a little bit of screen time tonight. Maybe you've forgotten about this piece, or maybe you're new to TVON and haven't seen this piece before. Here it is, just to let you guys know. And as always, I'm always just happy to bring out the big boys and just show them to you guys. So it's like walking through a museum with me on this late Friday night. But here it is, and do let us know if you have any questions on this one. Now, the top of the hour is here. Or we're 1 minute past, but that's no problem. Up next, I have our very popular bezel set studs. So let me get them all out of their bags there. Let us know on this one. And here are some studs. This is item number 0418. So it is one of our older but still quite popular earring style. It is our bezel set stud. So I actually have all 3 gold colors here to show tonight. So here I have the yellow gold. Now this is also a very fun way, if you don't have the rose gold, I have it here to show. So if you're curious as to what the rose gold looks like, I have it right here. Not in focus, but if you want to see them on the first row, I can of course bring them back up. This one, of course you have your choice of gold color. And the very nice thing, so you know how emerald cuts are my favorite cut? Bezel setting is my favorite setting because of all of the gold just wrapped around your diamonds there. And let me also show you guys. So the post is in the center there of the earring. So you're not gonna have to worry about the earring like turning or anything because it is a round white diamond. And of course, let me show you guys from the back side. So that is all gold. Just move that aside there. And that is all gold in the back there. So it is a very everyday wearable stud. Great for gifting, especially at the price it's at. You can get probably a few pairs for yourself. Maybe you want one of each gold color. This is definitely one of those pieces that is one of eachable. Or if you want to gift them to family or friends, holidays. With every new year, there are the same holidays, so you need to buy some gifts for the ones in your lives. And this one started out $1,700 for a pair of VS white diamond stud earrings. Not a surprise, but of course, here at TVON, we're not going to do that. These are very popular as always. And post and butterfly backing, of course. If you would like to pick up a pair, we're not even going to do $999. And we are not even going to do $499. Maybe you already have a pair of these. I think these are perfect for first, second, or even third piercings. Still trying to plan on that second piercing myself. But they're not even going to be $499 a pair. Maybe you already have one. Maybe you want to get another gold color. This is your chance now. And we'll do these for $488 for a pair. And these are 28 points of those beautiful VSY diamonds. Now, I also have a pair of studs from TVON, and on my free time when I have nothing better to do, I love just looking at my studs, just the single diamond, and just like spinning it and seeing how like there's such a big difference for VS diamonds versus the other like icky diamonds. But the way that the light comes through and like going from direct sunlight to under the shade, it's like the diamond is still so sparkly, so white, so clean. And it's, even though it's just a diamond, I can't look away. I just keep staring at it. All of the flash coming through, the color, and it's VS diamonds. If you don't have it, maybe you're watching and you're new. Maybe you don't know the world of VS diamonds yet. This is the perfect item to try it out with. This is our stud earrings, and even if it's on your ear and you're in the light and you're turning your head, still a lot of sparkle, even though it's 28 points total of the diamond. So these are here for $488. And let me also show the rose gold against the hand so you can get a size comparison. So here it is. So see what I mean there? Small but mighty. Even though it's a single stone, around 14 points, still a lot of sparkle. And you can, I grabbed the rose gold, and you can probably see that I got the rose gold. So that's also the beauty of the bezel setting, which there's a lot more gold. Contrary to the prong set studs, this one, there's actually a bit of a difference. Huh? Yeah, but there, of course, the millimeter size on this one. Let's go back to the wheel. We can do screwbacks for this. Just talk to your operator and we can do that for you. Now let me also get the millimeter size on this. So what I'm going to measure is the entire millimeter of the entire thing. So it's just under, it's about 4.5 millimeters. So it's just under 5, so it's like 4.5. 4.5 millimeters. And that is for the entire thing, so from gold to gold, not from diamond to diamond, it's from gold to gold. So yeah, 4.5 millimeters, and of course I would love to try on one of these. As soon as I can get my own piercings off. But yeah, any gold color you would like, 4.5 millimeters. And your choice of gold color. So here is the one of the rose golds against the ear. This is what it looks like against the ear. So you don't have to worry about your hair getting caught in it. I have a pair of the prong set ones, and they have never caught on my hair at all. So if that's a concern you have with the prong set studs, the concern should be eliminated with the bezel set, as there's no prong at all. And the entire thing is just smooth to touch. And if you can imagine a second piercing, I think it would look great as well. We had a request for second piercing studs a few days ago, last week maybe. So if you have a second piercing and maybe you want to switch out between the huggy hoops and maybe try out a stud as a second piercing, this would be a great alternative. And let us go back to the wheel there. And do let me know what gold colors you guys are thinking about. And these are here. Okie dokie. Let me just put this back up there with all of the rest. So here it is. And you know what? I mentioned that Trilliant Tanzanite earlier tonight, and I think it's time to show it. Aside from that one, I do have, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was around Thanksgiving, I brought out my large Tanzanite pendant, and that one is back out. Every time I see our Tanzanite finished pieces box, I always like to pay my little Tanzanite pendant a visit. And to all of our new registers out there who maybe weren't with us on Thanksgiving, let me just quickly flash this one against the hand. And this is a very large Tanzanite pendant. So here is the Tanzanite pendant that I mentioned, and this one is here to play tonight. This was one of my designs, and it took a couple of months to complete, as you can probably see why, but I'm rather proud of this one, and I would like to see it go to a loving home soon, sometime in the future, hopefully. If not, I'll be here staring at it at least once every single day. But just wanted to show this one, give it a little preview that this one is here tonight. It is a very important piece, and I am surprised that they let me take all of these very important stones to put along with this very large Tanzanite. So this one is here tonight, and if you would like me to present it anytime soon, just give us a call and let me know. And we'll go back to those studs there. So I have a lot of big pieces here tonight, and the earrings and pendants, but not to worry, I also have some brand new pearls too. We had a lot of new pearls come in recently, so that's always very nice. The pearls deserve some love, and some love they will get. Okay, so let me know on these studs. And next I will show the Trilliant Tanzanite. So let's move these guys aside. Now this next item is item number 8035. And hello. It is, oh, this one's an 18 karat gold. Now for this one, it is our 1311 Trilliant Tanzanite. And with it is a carat 13 of the diamonds. So a lot of ones and a lot of threes in that number there. But it is a very important trillion. We don't see too many of the trillion cuts at all. This is one of the last trillions of this size in Tanzanites of what we have left. If you have a round, an oval, an emerald cut, but you don't have a trillion, this one would be a great one to add to your collection. It is that classic single halo mounting with a traditional band, of course, that beautiful basket holding up the halo, supporting the stone. And if you can see there on the wheel how, well, first of all, of course, the red flash coming through, but also look at the glow that is casting on the wheel. That is very special. Now, of course, from the back, the glow continues. And of course, you can see the beautiful, deep and rich color of the Tanzanite. And here it is from the other side, of course. There's no difference. And that beautiful Trilliant Tanzanite. Now this one started out $38,000. But if you would like to have it tonight, maybe you don't have a trillion, maybe you want to see what all the hype is all about before the trillions are all gone. We'll do this one for not even $38,000. We'll not even do it for $15,000. And being a 1311, it is a rather large stone. But of course, I will try it on the hand so you can see. So just polish it off real quickly. And wow, look at all that glitter and glow coming from the stone. And this stone sits high off of the hand enough where you can see how it kind of overlaps my fingers, but I have to reach really high up to even like touch the overlapping part, so you don't have to worry about that. So you can see how the basket sits on the hand, a very comfortable ring, and it's not top heavy at all, so you're not going to have to worry about moving your hand and then having the ring like move to one side. But this is going to sit perfectly atop your hand, and it is such a beautiful stone. And if you don't have a trillion, now is the time to try one, or before they're gone forever. But we'll do this one for not even $99.99. But for this beautiful 1311 Trilliant Tanzanite, we will do this for only one person for $5,999. And with all of that 18 karat white gold there, and that 13 karat Trilliant Tanzanite, and it's only $5,999 from where it once was at $15,000. Now is the time to call and grab this Tanzanite. Now, aside from this one, I do have the Trillion with the Paraibas that I did mention, but that one is quite a lot more because of the size and because of the Paraibas. But if you're looking for something wearable, everyday wearable, this one would be the perfect candidate, and it is here for $5,999. And we still have studs being discussed, so if you need to see that again, do let me know. And I also have, last week we kind of went on a demantoid, or down a demantoid rabbit hole. I have another demantoid here today, so it is our 250, so if you'd like to see that. It's in a very similar style to the second largest that we had last week. So if you are looking for a demantoid, I have this one here as well. And let's show another critter piece actually. This is also brand new tonight. Let me first clean up the studs so they're not rolling around in the background there. Oh, and any requests, do let me know. I don't know if we heard from Joanne, our necklace requester. No? Okay, that's no problem. Our diamond necklaces are still here. It was requested, but if it doesn't work out for Joanne, not to worry. Anybody else who is thinking about it can also jump in. That is no worry at all. And this one is here, $59.99. Give it some thought. And we will be moving on. And this actually kind of matches with my nails because of the bow tie butterfly style. I might have to zoom back for this next one. That's how big it is. So this one is still here, $59.99. But do let me know if you have any questions on it. And now this one is brand new today. It is item number 9669. And these are rubies and pink sapphires beautifully ombre together to form an ombre butterfly pendant. So this is actually an 18 karat white gold, and it does have to stay that way, of course. It has 309 of the rubies and the pink sapphires. And in the diamonds down the center right there on the body of the butterfly, we have 5 points of the diamonds. And the way that, I don't know who designed this or who sourced the stones, but I would love to sit down and have a chat with them on how they found and paired and how they like arranged for all of these stones to set the way they are to give such a beautiful effect of the ombre coloring. And I think I'm gonna have to zoom back a little bit more just so you can see the entire thing. Now where I'm holding it is where there are bails, so in the antennas. I don't know if they're called antennas, I'm going to call them antennas. But there are bails behind here, so you can kind of see right there. So you can almost loop a chain through one of it, so it's sitting like this on your neckline, or of course the other way. But there's also a pin on the back, so maybe you don't want it to be a necklace, maybe you want it to wear it on your shirt. Maybe summer will be here before you know it, spring and summer. Maybe you wanted to wear it on your shirt. It is a very flowery and very attractive piece, of course. And this one, it measures from the antenna to the bottom of the wings. It is 1.25 inches in length, so it is a very sizable piece. And it's just the ombre, I don't know how they do it. Like all of those stones are they're matching. And kudos to the jeweler who set this, because I would be having such a hard time deciding which stone goes where, but the way they have it set, not one single stone seems out of place, and it's just such a beautiful effect. Whichever jeweler out there sets pieces into like ombre designs deserves a round of applause, because I would go crazy from this. But here it is, done beautifully, and 18 karat white gold, of course. Let me show it against the hand, of course. It is a very large piece, so here it is against the hand. And from the distance, you still see it. The ombre coloring from the deep reds going into those hot pinks, and then finally into those pretty pastels. And it is such a beautiful designer piece. And we're not going to do the $7,500 that it started at. And honestly, with all of these stones, it should be $7,500, but if you would like a butterfly piece, if we've had some, I think it was yesterday with those savorites, but maybe you want something that's pink. Or maybe if you want to get the savorites and also get the pink ones and wear them together, you'll be a very colorful person when you step outside. But this one, we'll do this for not even $39.99. But for the very first caller, we will do this not even for $29.99. But we will do this beautiful butterfly piece for $1,999. And I will also show it against the neckline, of course. So here it is, a very beautiful piece. And if you wanted to loop just the chain through one of the bails, you can have it like sit at an angle on your neckline instead of just having it like this. But of course, if you wanted to sit like this, that's not an issue either. And it's a very beautiful piece. And maybe if you have like a demantoid by the yard, it could almost be like the butterfly sitting on leaves. Or maybe like, we had the Marquise multicolor sapphires by the yard. Could be like the butterfly sitting on a field of colorful flowers, but just some thought. But here it is for $19.99, and we will go back up close, and I will put it down here as well. So you can also see here, much like the bird, it's not flat, so there's some dimension to the wings there. And in addition to setting the stones in the ombre pattern, if you will, there's still the dimensionality. I don't know if I'm making words up at this point, but there's still that 3D aspect they have to think about, like how to set the stones in such a way where it's not just like on a flat surface, and it really gives it life. So this one is here. Let me also grab it and show the back side of it in case you were interested. So here it is, all of that gold, and even from the back you can see the colors of the stones coming through. And of course the beautiful antennas. And let me also set it down here, or set it in a way where you can see the bales. So you can see there on the sides, the bales are rather large, so you don't have to worry about your chain not being large enough. But Diamonds by the Yard will also work great with this one. It'll be like butterflies and dewdrops, maybe. Just thinking about it at this point. But here it is for $1,999 for this large butterfly pendant. Now I also have a brand new pearl pendant. So since we're on the designer pendant train here, let us get to this also brand new pendant here. So let me know on this one. This next one is item number 9627. And here it is. It is our 14 karat yellow gold, 11.5 millimeter round Tahitian black pearl, and 12 points of diamonds. And I'll have to zoom in a little bit from our butterfly friend. And I think our bird friend is also still here. Now, I love the design of this one because even though it's sideways right now, when I saw this, I don't know if the pearl might have sent some like subconscious messages to me, but this design of the gold and diamonds up here, it reminds me of when you're at the beach and you're standing there and then the ocean wave comes up to the shore, and then as it pulls back, it leaves some like sea foam. That's what the diamonds remind me of. And the way that they do the curves of the yellow gold, it really makes me think of when the ocean water is pulling back, and then as it pulls back, it reveals this beautiful 11.5 millimeter Tahitian black pearl. So it's such a beautiful fluid piece. And the simplicity of the design really makes me just think of the beach and the ocean water just crashing onto the shore and then pulling back to reveal this beautiful black pearl. And this one is brand new tonight. It is a designer piece, of course. Here it is, all of that mirror finish gold. And of course the bail. And let me show this against the hand just so you can see a size perspective. And here it is. So it is a beautiful, sizable pendant. And all of that mirror finish gold. As it's sitting on your neckline and as you're moving along in your day-to-day activities, all of this gold will be reflecting light and people will be looking at it and they'll be asking you questions like, what's that design? And even like this, it reminds me of like a wave, like from the side, like a wave that you see those surfers surfing on, but it's a very oceany themed pendant. And this one, we're not even going to do $2,500 on it. Now is the time to show our pearls some love. We had a lot of pearl requests recently, but nothing new has come in for a very long time. But I'm glad that we finally have something new for the pearl lovers out there. And we'll do this one for not even $14.99, but we'll just, cut that in half and do it for $799 for this beautiful pearl pendant. And of course, I will show it against the neckline right here. So I'm wearing black, so you can't really see it, but here's what it looks like against the skin. And if you were not wearing black, yeah, you probably see it better against the neckline here. So this is what it looks like, and let's go back to the wheel. And here it is. And I had a thought yesterday. I said I wasn't going to mention food, but I will mention something related to food this one time. But I feel like, isn't a pearl just a reverse jawbreaker? I don't know, I had that, it's like random thoughts. I don't even know when I thought of it, but I feel like a pearl is just a reverse jawbreaker. Never had a jawbreaker before, but that's what I think. So we might have someone thinking about this one maybe for only $799. The beautiful Tahitian black pearl. And you can see the purples and the greens reflecting off of the wheel and in the pearl itself. So here is this one. The what? Indicolite? Oh yeah, I have a ring and a pendant. The ring is a $12.89. And then the pendant is $18.20. So we have some questions on our Indicolite ring, so I can show that next. Just set this guy down right there. And I can show the Indicolite ring next. Just give me a second as I grab it out of its bag. And the Indicolite ring, let's move this guy aside, let me know on that one. Bam. The pearl? Okay, thank you. Pearl pendant is gone. Now this is item number 4859. It is one of our large Indicolite rings. And this is our 1289 emerald cut Indicolite with 72 points of the VS white diamonds in that lovely halo there. And I love how they did the little millgrain on the inside and outside of the halo. Gives it a little bit of a different look as opposed to the Tanzanite that we had that had no millgrain. But I really like how just a single subtle detail can give such a different effect for the overall piece. But this one is here. Now this one does have to stay in the white gold, and with how cool the green color is, cool as in having like a blue undertone, I would definitely 100% keep it this way. And there's even some yellows coming through actually, so that's very cool. And this one started out $30,000. Whoever that mystery caller is right now, we will not be doing $30,000. And we will not even be doing $79.99. This is a large ring, and if you would like it, we're not even going to do $69 or $59 or $49. Very first caller, we will do it for $3,999. And of course, I will show you guys the side, so that beautiful basket work there. It is a true to size band, and even from the back you see all of that color and flash coming through, and even from the sides there, right there. Woo! It's like a beautiful, so many different colors there, and you can see sorry if that's blinding bright, but that's almost like a Paraíba blue color coming through, and it's such a beautiful stone. I will try it on the hand, of course. And no worries, this is a long ring, but this is not like overwhelmingly. See, I can still do that. It's not going to affect your hand movements, but it is such a large and beautiful ring. And let me know. And as I angle it down there, you can kind of see more of the blue greens coming through, and it's such a beautiful piece. We have had smaller Indicolites, and it's always a joy bringing you the larger stones, because with the larger ones you could always see just some more fun colors coming through, more volume of the stone, if you will, that allows for the colors to come through. So larger stones are always fun because there's always something, there's more space for some fun stuff to happen. So here it is And of course, this is how it sits on the hand, so it's not too high off. And this is here for $39.99, only in the white gold. And right there, you can see, oh, I love the emerald cuts. You can see the colors coming through. It's so beautiful. All right, and let's go back up close on this one. I also have a pendant though, so if, yeah, $39.99. It was supposed to be much higher than this. And it is a very large stone, and this is our Friday night secret, so don't tell anyone, but this was supposed to be a lot higher. So Friday night secret. Good thing we're only online, then the TV people don't get to see. Just kidding, I love our TV people too. So this one is gone, thank you. And oh, what do I even show next? Oh gosh. Here, let me put this Kunzite back up in case you missed it earlier. What the ring size? Ring size 7. All right, so the Indicolite ring is gone. Thank you very much on that one. And let's just recap this Kunzite ring that I had earlier. Yes, item number 9582. A lot of chunky boys tonight. But also have some, had some smaller rings too. So had an Imperial tonight, so if you missed out on that, I can also show it again. The beautiful thing about online is there's no time constraints. We honestly could go through the night into tomorrow, but I don't think anyone wants to do that. But yeah, this Kunzite is here for $26.99. Aside from this one, I feel like we have a Superman cut Kunzite ring. So I know it's kind of a more funky cut, so. Question? You have a question? Okay, we'll find out. But this one is here, $26.99. Our. Of course. Who is that? Oh, hello. Welcome back. Let me just show the pendant that I mentioned. Now this one has more of a blue color, if you will. So here it is. So this honestly, it goes from like blues into purples almost. This is item number 5494, and I am going to have to zoom back because this is a large pendant. So here it is. This is item number 5494. It is our very large Indicolite pendant. This is an 1820 very long emerald cut Indicolite. As you can see, this has more of the deeper colors as opposed to the ring that we just had. This one does have to stay in the yellow gold, so not an exact match to it, but a very beautiful stone to have in your collection nonetheless. And you can see there all of those beautiful blue greens coming through. And towards the top there, kind of like a Tanzanite blue coming through, which is very cool. And of the yellow diamonds, we have 44 points total weight there. So a large one in the center there, flanked by two smaller pear-shaped yellow diamonds. An overall very beautiful, simple yet effective design. And this is our pendant. I'm holding it by the bail right there. So let me show it against the hand of what it will look like. Sorry, my sleeves are kind of long, so I have to pull them back every single time. So here it is. Let me move it to the side a little bit. So right there, you can see that beautiful yellow diamond and the two smaller ones. And the stone right there, of course. And this one started out $29,000, but since they are on the line and waiting, we had it marked down all the way down to $79.99. But since they are on the line and waiting, we'll just quickly get this one out the door for $5,999. It was supposed to be $79.99, but Friday Secret will do for $59.99 on this one. And let me know if they have any questions on it. And of course, I will show it against the neckline. Let me just, right there. So even against my black shirt, all of the colors are coming through like that. It's a very impressive stone. And I would maybe wear it higher up against the neckline, right there, and then, you know, it is a longer stone, so do keep that in mind. And we will go back up close on this one. Can only stand on tiptoes for so long. So here it is. Let me know if you have any questions on this one. It's a very beautiful stone. No worries, always happy to show this one. I'm actually glad because I don't think this one has ever been on TV or online. So I'm glad that it got to get its airtime or screen time for anyone else who is looking for a large Indicolite pendant. Of course, I will try on the Indicolite one more time for Dolores and Ellis. So here it is. This is their ring that they just got on the hand. This is sold, so if anyone else is thinking about it, sorry, it's gone. So here is their ring, very beautiful. And let me know if they have any other questions or want to see it any other way, I can show it as well. So here's also what it looks like from the side. Very beautiful piece, and congratulations. And then we'll go back to the pendant. And pendant is here for $59.99 for only one person. My favorite thing about Indicolites and tourmalines in general is not only the emerald cuts, but seeing how long they can cut the emerald cut. Because we have some stones that are like absurdly like long and like not that wide, and it's always fun because I'm like, one day I want to do something fun with this design or with the stone, but for now I just want to look at it. It's like I don't know, it's like holding a stick, but it's a tourmaline, a stick of tourmaline. But yeah, a very beautiful stone, a wide range of colors, much like the sapphires. Speaking of which, I do have a heart-shaped tourmaline. It is a golden tourmaline. And speaking of the different colors of tourmalines, maybe we want to show this one. We had quite a lot of requests for heart-shaped pieces in recent days. So, totally forgot about this one, but this one is here. This one, Indicolite pendant, let me know. And this one will not sit on its own. But I will help it, so do not fret. This is item number 7638. So the Indicolite pendant is still here. I'm just glad that you guys got to see it with me, see it on TV, or on your tablet or phones, or however you're watching. But this is 7638. It is our 1001 heart-shaped golden tourmaline. And this has 43 points of the VS diamonds in the halo there. And it is that beautiful honey color.
For Christmas color.
Oh, we have a request.
Yeah, half carat.
We have a request for our half carat studs. Okay, those will be coming up shortly. Yeah, 43 points of the diamonds, yes. And then, like the other one, just that subtle mill-grain design on the outer edge of the halo really gives it a different kind of look. And this is our beautiful golden tourmaline. And as clean as can be with all of those yellow sparkles coming through, it's like sunshine reflecting back into your eyes. And this one does have to stay in the yellow gold. This mounting was made for this stone, so do keep that in mind. And it is beautifully set. It's a large stone, beautiful basket work, and of course traditional band. And this one, lots of discounts despite not being on TV at all. Let me try this one on just so you can see how it looks on the hand. It's a very beautiful color, very beautiful stone, and as I'm just moving my hand just a little bit, you can see how all of the flashes just come through like rapid fire. It's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. But here it is. Let me also flip it around so you can see it upright. Here it is. Very beautiful stone. And this one started out $14,000. But if you're looking for a heart shape, this one, we can probably just size it to whatever size you need it to be in. There's no gold color change on this one, and I would absolutely 100% keep it in the yellow gold. This one, we're not even going to do it for $14,000. We are not even going to do it for $49.99 for a 1001 heart-shaped golden tourmaline. As clean as can be and as beautiful as can be. Let me put it back up close just so you can take a look at the color again. And if I could collect tourmalines, I would definitely collect this one because I have not seen a color like this one at all in my time here at TVON. See, not only is there, are there yellow flashes coming through, there are also orange flashes, and also at certain angles you can see greens coming through. Like if you look at the part that's closest to the wheel, you can see a lot of greens coming through, yet if you look at the top part there, a lot of the orange flashes coming through. So it's almost like, it almost could be like a rainbow tourmaline with all of those different colors coming through. But if you would like this one, we're not even going to do it for $49.99. We're not even going to do it for $29.99. Now, this had been through a lot of discounts. We're not even going to do it for $29.99 or $28.88 or even $27.77. One person tonight can own this golden tourmaline for only $2,499. And at certain angles too, you can kind of see where half of the stone is a little bit more green and the other half is a little bit more goldeny orangey. So I haven't seen a stone like this at all before, so I don't even know. In some certain angles, it looks like it's changing colors on me, and this is a very special heart-shaped stone. And it's not like, oh, is it a chunky pear shape or is it, what kind of shape is it? You can clearly see that it is a heart shape, and with the outer halo of it, it really helps it as well. So this is here for $24.99 in the yellow gold only for only one person. And next up I have a request for Valley. I hope I said that right. If not, I am sorry, but she had a request for the 50-point studs, so I'll be bringing those out next. Like our bezel set studs, this is also a fan favorite. So let me know on this one. This one is here for $24.99. But next up, we have our diamond studs that are item number 1936. So right here. Here are our prong set diamond studs as requested. And we can do these in any gold color you would like. You can also just zoom in real quickly so you can get a close look at our diamonds. Zoom in all the way actually. Refocus the camera. So look at all that sparkle there and how clean the diamonds are. And for Valley or anyone else out there who's looking for the perfect diamond stud, we will do these for $699. Your choice of gold color. And I don't have the yellow gold here to show tonight, but the white and the rose are here, so you can also see just the subtle difference. It's not like the bezel set studs that we had earlier tonight, where you can see a lot more of the gold, but this one you don't see as much, but you can still have your choice of. So these are here for our requester or anyone else. And maybe you want to mix it up. You can have these in your primary piercing and maybe our bezel set studs in our second piercing in your second piercing. But here, let me show the size comparison. So you can see here how the bezel set one, you can see a lot more of the gold, but for the prong set one, you don't really see as much of the gold. But of course the gold frame really gives it a larger presence on the ear, but that's not to say that the 50 point don't have as much or even more sparkle. So these were here earlier tonight, the bezel set ones, and the 50 point ones are here for our requester. So let me know. And I also have this beautiful emerald ring. Now if anyone wants to see the emerald feather earrings, let me know. I have them sitting there, but they're a bit pricey, but for the cost of those top quality emeralds, I think it's a very good price. Now for this one, let me know if these are not the ones she's looking for. And let me see. Let me bring out this one. Let me know on the studs. And this one right here. Really excited to show this one. It's a large ring, as is the common theme tonight. But not to worry. This is item number 6884. Let me zoom back a little bit.
25.
This is a beautiful, it could have been a bypass ring, but I'm really glad how they did it like this, because with the size of that emerald, you really do not want it to be going like up top and bottom. You want it to have it side to side so that it can sit comfortably on your hand, because once I try this ring on, you'll see how large each section is and how this is the best way to have the stone set in this design. Now this is 18 karat yellow gold, and those are 9 fancy yellow diamonds on the other side there. It is a very large ring, so as you can see, the emerald and the yellow diamonds are set at an angle. So you can see how they're not flat up. So they will follow the curve of your finger. So that's always a very nice touch to the design. Very subtle but effective. And of course that very beautiful Colombian emerald with all of that glow. And of course, like the emerald cuts and square and emeralds or ashers, having the stone cut like that allows for so much light to just hit the facets and to bounce right off and into your eyes, and it is always a treat to look at. And of course, all of these beautiful fancy yellow diamonds on the other side here complementing it. And I love our emeralds in the yellow gold, and I'm so glad that they decided to put it like this. And even from the side there, it's not just like a traditional band. You can see how there's sort of an edge there. So it's like, that's even more, like it's following the cutting of the asher cut of the center stone there. So, and there's a fingerprint. But you can see how it follows the corners of the asher cut into the band and into the back side. And this is such a well thought out piece, and you can see the undergallery there. You can see the richness of the 18 karat yellow gold, the TVON logo stamped into either side there. And right around here, again, following the shape of the asher cut, even though it's not an asher cut yellow diamond, it is the shape of an asher cut, but you can see how there's that edge there. And it is such a beautiful piece, and I will polish it, of course. I see the fingerprints. You guys gave great feedback, so thank you guys so much. I know I'm not exactly trained for this, but it's always a joy being up here every Friday night with myself and Joanne and talking to you guys, not just through the phone, but it's always fun to do this. And I've actually wanted to take like public speaking classes before, so I think this is the even better alternative. I get to talk to you guys nonstop for hours, and I also get to show you guys flashy jewelry. So I prefer this to public speaking classes. But let me also show this on the hand, of course. Now, even though this is a large ring, it is true to size. So you can see there how it follows the curve of your finger. So it's not going to sit like next to each other to create a flat edge, but it is actually going to be slightly turned at an angle. And if you wanted to wear the emerald to the one side or to the other side, that is completely up to you. I think that's an also a great option. So let me just flip it around here and show it to you guys the other way. Personally, I would have the emerald facing to the outside, but if you would like to get this ring, that's up to you how you wear it. I love how you can see the contrast between the diamonds and how many sparkles there are versus the flash of the emerald coming from the other side there. It's like two different types of sparkle, but you get them both in one ring and you can see them basically at the same time. So it's a beautiful piece. And of course the price started out $37,000. It is a very large emerald, or 441, clean as can be, and that beautiful saturated color. And let's go back up close after I clean off the fingerprints. I'm gonna be paranoid about the fingerprints, but anything for clean jewelry. Here it is. So stunning. And for this one, we are not even going to do $37,000. We are not even going to do it for $20,000 or even $10,000. So we're going under $10,000 for a 441 emerald. I have a 373 here that is like $20,000. So just keep that in mind. For this one, we are not even going to do 10 or 9 or 8. We are going to do this one for only one caller, because if you miss out on this, I can maybe get those yellow diamonds back in like a few months, but an emerald of that size and of that color and of that clarity, you're going to have to wait for maybe a few years. But if you would like this one, we will do it for one person, for one lucky caller, for $7,777. And for $77.77, this ring can be yours. And maybe you don't have yellow diamonds in your jewelry box. This is a great combination, and it is a very unique ring. It's kind of like an asymmetric style, which is also very nice. I know it's not classic, but it's a very interesting piece that you can wear in many different ways. So if you like this one, just let me know. Just think about it and let me know. $77.77 on this one. And of course, any requests? We are nearing our last hour. And after that, we'll be back tomorrow. So in case you haven't heard, we are online on Fridays only. The rest of our schedule is the same on TV with Lauren, so do tune in with her. We have a lot of brand new stuff coming in the next few weeks. For Lisa, feather earrings. Maybe I'll show the feather earrings after this one. The emerald ones, but this one is here for $77.77. Do let me know. It is a nice, lovely ladies ring. Reminds me of the gents rings, and a lot of our ladies like to pick up gents rings for themselves, so some extra competition with the guys there, but not to worry. So we have a request for feather earrings for Lisa. So let me just get them out of their little bag here. And it is item number 2313. So I'll be moving this guy aside here. And these probably will not sit on their own, so I will have to hold it. Let me zoom back a little bit first. But these are our feather earrings. They are our dangle drops. And let me actually just hold this one up so you can see it. That was the golden tourmaline peeking out from back there. But as you can see from where it's laying on the side there, it's not flat, so there is a slight curve to it. So it gives it a little bit of life, but here it is from the front side. Now for these earrings, you can see at the bottom there, there's a slight curve. So you can wear them with the feather turning inwards towards your face or outwards facing out. That's also a very nice touch to give you multi-wearability. And of course, lever back up here, it is our dangle earring. 2 inches, just a little bit over 2 inches of the drop, 2 inches and an eighth. Carat 03 of the VS white diamonds, all scattered throughout there. And it's a very beautiful and nice silhouette of a feather. You can clearly tell it's a feather and not like a palm tree leaf or something, or like a single stick of wheat. Does that count as food? But here it is. And for Lisa, our requester, or anyone else out there who would like it, we're not even going to do $7,800 on this one, but we'll do it for $1,499. And this is your choice of white, yellow, or rose gold. I don't think I've seen these in the different gold colors before, but a lot of diamonds would heavily recommend the white gold, but also open to yellow or rose gold. So there is that. Let me also show it against the hand so you have a size perspective. Pull back my sleeve again. So here it is, just a little bit over 2 inches. And let me actually grab the other one. So I'm gonna put this down on the wheel and I will do my very best to try on the other ones. So Lisa, let me know if this is the one you were looking for. I know we had another, it kind of looked like a feather, but it was more gold in it. So I don't know if we still have those in stock, but we do have those that I know of. So if these are not the ones you're looking for, just give us a quick holler and then we will do our best to find out if we have anything else for you. Trying my best to try on these earrings. I might have to hold them up. One day I'll get it. But here it is, what it would look like against the ear. Oh, I should have grabbed the other one, huh? So this is just a size perspective, what it would look like against the ear with the dangle. So it is a long dangle, but it's not going to like touch your shoulders all the time. So here it is against the ear. And let us go back to the wheel. And Lisa or anyone else, do let me know on these. And since we are on the topic of feathers, I think I might as well show the very important feather earrings that I have planned for tonight. Okay, now these are going to need help. Need to clear off my little audience sitting back here. But this is item number 9665. You can see a lot of my audience back here. This is an 18 karat yellow gold. It has 303 total weight of the pear shapes and oval Colombian emeralds. Now something very important to these earrings that is underlined and circled, and I think I'm gonna have to zoom back a lot more, is that there is the word muzo on this bag. Maybe zoom back in. Now this is the top of the top. This was heavily emphasized to me when I saw these earrings and I said, hey, can I show these? And they're like, sure, but you gotta say this is muzo because it is muzo because of all of the color, the deep saturation, and the clarity, and how they were able to get 16 pieces of the matching colors. Like we just had a ring earlier and that is just one stone, one beautiful stone. But to have 16 emeralds that are matching in terms of saturation of color and clarity, that is a feat of itself. And of course we can't forget the diamond weight. These have 227 total weight of the white diamonds you see there. Now for these, like the feathers that we just had, one side is longer than the other, so it's up to you how you wear it. You can have the longer point on the outside or the inside. It's up to you, completely up to you. Now these have 2.5 inch drop, so these are very large earrings, but these are very beautiful and very comfortable. Now these earrings are pricey, so in case you are worried, these backings, they are omega backings plus post and butterfly backing. So you will wear them like an omega back. I'm trying to hold them here so you can see. So they are omega backs, but in addition to that, they come with the butterfly backing so that you can put the butterfly backing on the back so it's extra secure because you do not want to lose one of these. And these will be so secure on your ear. I tried one of them on earlier today and they look gorgeous. And these are in the yellow gold only, of course. And I love how they scattered a bunch of emeralds along the feather instead of just doing one, because it adds so much more of like a design element to it instead of just having a mini feather at the top there with a single emerald in each, and then an emerald in the center, and then an emerald in the bottom, because that would look great, but to have so many more emeralds scattered throughout, it gives it so much more elegance and so much more complexity in terms of finding the stones and matching it. And this is just a very stunning piece. Now this one started out $43,000. These are Muzo Colombian emeralds. Now I have another pair of earrings, maybe I can go grab them to give them a quick flash, that are also from the same designer. And I just want you to see up close too how the quality of the emerald is unlike what we've seen before. You can see all of the glow coming through of every single emerald, and it is such a special piece. And let me also grab these other pair of studs that I have. These are more floral, but they also have perfectly matching emeralds. So you can see there the glow coming through. Now here you can see kind of how the difference of the gold color affects it, because with the yellow gold it seems more warm in terms of color, and with the white gold, like the ones I'm holding right here, it's a little bit cooler in terms of color. So in case you were ever curious as to if you were getting an emerald, what gold color, typically I would recommend the yellow gold, but here's just to see what it would look like with the white gold. Now for these earrings, for these feather earrings, we're not going to do $43,000, which is where they started at. For these earrings, if you would like them, we're not even going to do $20,000. And they should be. With all of these emeralds, 303 total weight, and all of these diamonds, and all of the labor to set all of these stones, and the design. And one thing I forgot to mention is that these little feather parts, they're dynamic, so they will move. And Let me just show it against the hand so you can see what I mean by dynamic. So there are little segments inside the feathers that it will move independently. So it's not just like a single, it's not like the feather earrings that we had earlier. These have their own little segments, if you will, for each part of the feather. And I'll take one off of the card just so that I can show you guys. So let me put this one back up close so you can see. But let me also try one on so you can see what I mean. And for the price of this one, it's not even going to be $20,000. Instead, if you would like a pair of emerald feather earrings, I don't think we've ever had emerald feather earrings before. We've had Tanzanite and demantoid and pink diamonds, but we've never had it with emeralds before. So if this is something you would like to own, maybe something to wear to like fancy events, you can have this one for $9,999 with all of those perfectly matching emeralds in that beautiful 18 karat yellow gold. And these are in no way heavy at all on the ear. These are so comfortable, and of course this is the only pair that I've gotten to get on my ear. So here it is, very beautiful drop. And you can kind of see there what I mean by see, I did not just break it. This is what I mean by it has segments of it, so it gives it even more life. So here it is. And I don't have the butterfly backing on right now. I just have it on as the Omega, but these are super secure. You're never going to have to worry about one of them getting loose and like dropping. If they were post and butterfly backs, I would have that concern, but with these, I do not, and I just want to keep touching it because of all of the flow and the dynamics. But as you can see there, not heavy at all, very secure, very comfortable to wear, and you can see all of the emeralds from that great distance away, and I just want to leave it on for the rest of the show. But here it is on the ear, and with that, we can go back up close, and maybe I will just wear it. They're so comfortable, and only for $99.99 for this one pair of designer emerald feather earrings. The best quality of emeralds perfectly matched together just for one lucky caller. So do let me know on this one. And let me actually, I really want to show it even closer up. So give me 1 second while I take out the earring, even though I want to keep wearing it. But I will zoom in shortly and let you guys see up close all of the beautiful emeralds and of course diamonds. So let me move this one aside and grab the other one that I just tried on. So here is the up close tour. And I could even zoom even closer. And see, with all of the segments, it's kind of hard to hold, but here it is. I will do my best. So starting from the tip there, you have several pear-shaped emeralds and all of that diamond work. And as you get closer to the top there, the emeralds get smaller in size, but still the same color and clarity. And then there you have a single oval emerald there. And then of course at the top there, kind of like a mini feather. And from the side, let me see how I'm going to show this to you guys. Maybe I'll do it from the back. You can see there it is the Omega backing, and then you can see there it has the little indentations on the post there, so perfect for the butterfly backing if you are just worried about the security of the earrings. And $99.99 for this one. And let me also show it against the hand, just so you can see the true size of 2.5 inches. Here it is in all of its glory. A lot of beautiful emeralds matching perfect. And $99.99 on this one, so do let me know. I love how it almost looks like the emeralds are kind of like dewdrops dotted onto the feather, or I don't know. It's making me think of the peacock feathers that we've done, but not quite, but very similar in terms of like color. So there is that. I don't know, I've been thinking maybe we should bring back the peacock feather designs, but we'll have to see what the jewelers think about it, because that's a lot of diamonds, and this one is also a lot of diamonds. So feather designs, always so simple yet so complex. So do let me know on this one. And let me see, what else do I have? I do have a large yellow diamond, as in our 251 is back, as well as our carat 16 chameleon diamond. So, oh, I know what to show next, my little penguin. So let's go back up close to the wheel, and this is also a very large piece, and judging by the foot, maybe you can tell what animal this is. I did just spoil it a little bit earlier, but this is item number 9318. I might have to cut the card, but this is our little penguin. And yes, that is all mirror finish yellow gold. It's just reflecting the studio. So actually, let me see if I have a pair of scissors up here, and I can cut the little card so he can be closer up to the wheel. But this is our large penguin. He's not little, he's large. He's a chunky boy, but he's so cute, and I love how he turned out. So yes, this is our penguin. This is in 14 karat yellow gold, and actually the head part right there is actually black rhodium, which I'm so glad that they did for me, because that's how I had it sketched out, but I'm so glad that they actually went ahead and did it. Now this has 32 points total of the VS multicolored diamonds. So they're not just yellow diamonds, they are an amalgamation of a lot of fancy colors. So instead of just having, yellow diamonds, it's always great to have them, but when we have a collection, a combination of like slightly different colors, it's almost like an ombre. It's almost like a collection of colored diamonds. And I love how they did it with the bezels trickling down. And the little feet, oh my gosh, I love how this turned out. I'm so excited. Now this one started out at $6,400. And this has a lot of gold too, so this is a pretty heavy piece. If you can see from the side there, that's a lot of gold. Like, that's solid, like it's heavy. And this one, we're not gonna do $6,400. I had some stud earrings in the shape of a star with pave yellow and white diamonds. I think it could go kind of with this one, with like the aquatic sea life. I don't know, do penguins count as aquatic sea life? Because they go in the water, but they're also on land, so I don't know, but maybe they could. But for this one, was supposed to be $29.99. And then we said, you know what? Let's just get this one out the door. And then they said $19.99. Now, I really want this little guy to find a home tonight. So if you would like this piece, it does have to stay in the yellow gold, and I would keep it this way as well. I would love for you guys to have it for $1,499 for this little guy. And let me show it against the hand as well. Here it is against the hand. So it is a very large boy with all of that gold there. And it is our pendant. And let me just get it off the card so that I can show it against the neckline. The bail is pretty large, so a diamonds by the yard should be no problem at all. And here it is against the neckline, so you can kind of see it higher up against the skin color, but here it is here it is reflecting all of the stuff on the table. So it is a lot of gold. It's like a mirror of its own. You could probably check your teeth after you eat in this guy. So this is our penguin pendant, and I will go back up close and show it again up close to see all the detailing. And let me just move my flashlight aside. Now I also want to show it from the back side. This is all gold. Like this is a heavy piece. And I may have to start writing how much gold I want to use for each piece, because I might be using up a lot of gold. But for all of it, $14.99 for this little guy. And he's so cute. And even the back side of the arms, mirror finished gold. Like if you wanted to melt this guy down and make your own like rings, you can make probably a lot of rings out of this guy, but don't melt him down. He's too cute to be melted. And the little diamond eye is just so cute. And I love how they gave him a little line for the mouth. They put a lot of detail into this, and I am grateful for them. And I would love to have someone out there to have yeah. All of the lights hitting it. No, he has like, this is what it would look like without all of the reflections. So this is all yellow gold. And his little feet, oh my gosh. Yeah. And then it's almost like with the fancy colored diamonds, it almost gives it that, how some penguins have like that orangey yellow mark. I don't know my penguin names, guys, so sorry about that. But it almost kind of gives it like an orangey tint, which is also very cool. So very happy with how this little guy turned out. He's just dancing away. It's like that penguin movie, but I didn't watch it, but it's like he's dancing. For only $14.99, you can dance on your neckline. If you have like a yellow diamonds by the yard, I think it could look great with this one too. Just the yellow gold and the yellow diamonds by the yard. Maybe if we do like a blue one in the future, it could be like the water. I don't know, so many infinite possibilities with this one. But this one is here for $14.99. And let me see, let me put this guy down. That's a lot of gold. His tummy's like a pillow, it's so soft. And we have less time for tonight. So in case you haven't heard or noticed, I am not Joanne, my name is Joyce. And Joanne is not here today, but she will hopefully be back for next week. And this next one is another one of our beautiful demantoids. This one is item number 8657. I like to hold the penguins by the hands and just like do a little dance with it. Such a cute piece. But this one is item number 8657. It is an 18 karat yellow gold. 250 of the round Russian demantoid in the center there. 55 points of the pear-shaped yellows on either side, perfectly matching. It's a common motif tonight, a lot of pear-shaped yellow diamonds as accent stones. We've had our pear-shaped, or both rubellites actually, with this pear-shaped yellow diamond accents, and also our long Indicolite pendant with pear-shaped yellow diamonds. So it's a common theme tonight. But this is our private collection Russian demantoid. Again, I have never seen a bad Russian demantoid. So if you want this piece, you are going to be happy with the stone. With all of those beautiful lime green flashes, yellow flashes. Thank you, Linda. Bezel set studs are still going out the door. Perfect gifting idea. And this one, with all the horsetail inclusions. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My nails were gifted to me, so I actually really like them. I wasn't used to them at first because they're more curved and I can't really type on my phone, but I really like them. They're sturdy and they're so cute, and especially the bow. No, Miss S. Yeah. So a package appeared in our building and I opened it and I saw it was a chicken nugget necklace. Well, it wasn't a real chicken nugget, but it was, it's like a fake chicken nugget, I think. I don't know exactly what material, but I opened the package and all I see is a chicken nugget and a chicken leg attached to a chain. And even better is that they are like life size. So now I have a chicken nugget necklace and a chicken leg necklace hanging next to my bed. And my mom, when she saw it, she was like, oh, what is that? So, and also these nails. Yeah. It's all because we were talking about chicken nugget necklaces, jewelry, but there was no sauce, so maybe the sauce is sold separately. Yeah, 1 carat of the white diamonds on this one as well. It is all entirely in 18 karat yellow gold. And I can also show you the backside there, lots of gold, and as you can see, the stone from behind with all of those flashes still coming through. Very sparkly, crisp, clear stone. And this one started out $75,000, but if you are a demantoid collector, or if you don't have a demantoid yet, this is a very beautiful stone. We do have, I think, some smaller ones if this is not a size that you're looking for to start with, but it is definitely a must-have if you are a collector of demantoids. Last week we had some larger ones, including our, I want to say it was a 373 demantoid, but I don't remember exactly, so we'll have to check on the specs of that. But this one is not even going to be $40,000. And if you're looking for a perfect demantoid ring as an addition to your collection, right here, one of the candidates. And honestly, I don't know, but if you have the demantoid wonder rings, I wonder how it'll look like stacked outside of this ring. Maybe it'll be too much, but I don't know. Maybe, I'm trying to imagine it. I mean, it could be a nice touch to it. I don't know. Have to think about that, but it's a lot of neon green staring back at you, but I think it'd be interesting to see demantoid wonder rings outside of this one. But for this one, if you would like it, we're not even going to do it for $24,999, where it once was. But for now, we will do it for $19,999 for the very first caller. And our demantoids will always have the horsetail inclusions that you can look at from under a loop. It's always fun to look at. They're like little, it's like the dandelion fluff. Every time I look at it, it's like, ooh. It's really interesting to see. I don't know if any other stones have that. I don't think so. So it's unique to the Russian demantoids. And it is here for $19,999. And we do have to keep it in the yellow, but that is no problem at all because of how warm the color of the demantoid, the Russian demantoid is. I think last time I had mentioned that some of the other greens, like peridot, I would consider a warm green, but like I think it was the Madagascar demantoids, those have like a little bit more blue to it. So those are a little bit more of the cooler greens, and those I would recommend in white gold, but these have those beautiful golden flashes coming through. And it looks perfect in the yellow gold alongside those yellow diamond accents. And Lisa, let me know on the feather earrings if they're not what you're looking for. And I do have turquoise studs. The 102 pink diamond, in case you haven't heard, is back out. And I actually have aquamarine. I think I should try and show them all before the end of the night here, since it is next month's birthstone. So if there's someone in your family who is a March baby, I have 2 rings, a pendant, and a bracelet. So I think I will show the bracelet first. And, huh? Yeah, Joanne's a March baby. And she's not here tonight to present these aquas. It's her birthstone. Maybe I should wait for her. Nah, March will be here before you know it, and you guys gotta be prepared for gifting. So let me move this guy aside. Let me zoom back first because this next one is a bracelet and he's gonna need some space. But this next item is item number 0685. And even though they're facing into the wheel, you can still see their beautiful blue color. So here it is, item number 0685. This one has 250 total weight of the round Sierra Santa Maria aquamarines. All beautiful matching stones in that deep saturated color, even though they are not that large stones individually. We can do these in any gold color you want, and of course also 32 points of the white diamonds in the center of each butterfly there. And let me see, 6 stones total of the aquas. And let me also show you the clasps. So here it is, the clasp. You just there's a button, so one of the butterflies is a button, and then you just clasp it shut, and there's 2 figure 8 safety clasps on either side to make it extra secure. And for this one, we're not even going to do $29.99. We're not even going to do $19.99 if you are missing a aqua bracelet in your jewelry box. We will do this for $1,499. And this one is currently a 7-inch, so it'll fit anywhere from a 6.5 to a 7.5 inch wrist. And the beautiful thing about this is that the aquas will, they can sit atop of your hand and have the butterfly design continue underneath. And for our aquas, we typically go with the white gold, but it'll be interesting to see the yellow or the rose gold. I know some people have preferences for yellow gold, so here it is. And even though the stones are not like the rings that I have out here, you can still see how blue the color is, even from such a far distance away. And it is a beautiful, simple, yet giftable idea. And we will go back up close. Now try to zoom back a little bit. So you can also see there, the little baskets that each aqua is set in. And it looks like the butterflies also have their own little baskets, so it's a very cute idea. And I think this is the only aqua bracelet that we have in our inventory. And it just fell. So let me sit it back up straight. Good posture. I have bad posture. I shouldn't be talking about it, but yeah. So I also have a pendant and 2 rings. So if you don't have a ring or a pendant, I do have some options here. Just let me know. And I don't know if this is too late in the night, but I have a demantoid cross necklace. So there is that. Also have a moon necklace. I know we've had a lot of requests for celestial designs. This one has the baguettes and the round white diamonds. You might remember this style from not too long ago. And let me show it against the hand. So here it is against the hand. This is item number 9111. And this one is a one-of-a-kind designer piece. And it is in the white gold only, but as you can see there, there are 2 station diamonds on either side of the chain there. If you wanted to wear both diamonds on one side, that's completely up to you. This one has 11 points of the baguette white diamonds and also 46 points of the round white diamonds there. So I know it's kind of far away, but the baguettes are towards the inner curve of the moon there. And then the white diamonds are circling the outside edge of the entire shape. This one is not even $39.99. It's not even going to be $14.99. But instead, if you're looking for a moon necklace, we will do this for $999. And it does have to stay in the white gold, but I think it'll be the best that way. The chain comes with it as well. It is a lobster claw clasp and it is adjustable. So let me also show it against the neckline to the best of my ability. So here it is against the neckline, a very sizable moon. You can see how the different cutting gives it a different effect in terms of how the light reflects off of the stones. And we'll go back up close. I'll show it up close for you guys, and we'll hopefully get this one out the door at $999. Just grab it by the bail here. Pendant. Aqua bracelet is still here if you want it. And here is the moon necklace. Now, if you don't like the chain with the 2 diamonds and you just want a standard chain, you can remove it and that's completely up to you. But here it is. And I love how they use the baguettes because you might have seen the hearts that we've had. We had the stud earrings a few days ago. And those are just round white diamonds, which I think are perfectly fine. But for something like the moon that is like, it's reflective in its own way. Like it takes the light from the sun, hits the moon, and then the moon casts the light back onto the earth. And with these baguettes, it kind of reminds me of that, where it's like it's like its own thing, but also it uses the help from something else, like the sun, to cast a different light onto the earth. So instead of just having rounds in it, the fact that they have a little, like a sliver of baguette white diamonds, it gives it a little bit of something extra to help it along with how it reflects the light off of the surface of the stones and into our eyes. But here it is for $999, and it does come with a chain, of course. And our butterfly is still here. And let me see, our Imperial is also still here. If you missed it earlier, I had a 80-point oval Imperial topaz ring in the bridge mounting for $999. I think I'll give that a little recap next, so let me just set this down. So you can see right there, it's slightly elevated off of the neckline. There's like a slight basket to it, so it's not just sitting flat. So it gives it a little bit of space for some light to go through and also to get through the diamonds and give it that little extra sparkle. And in case you missed this earlier, this was item number 9425. This is the Imperial topaz ring that I had for $999. It is small but mighty in terms of the color of the stone. So there it is with all those golden flashes, and it is here for $999. And I hope this is a dream, because I don't know if you guys remember that Imperial topaz pendant that I had a while ago. I think that's still here. And I don't know how or why that's still here, but I'm pretty sure I saw it and I'm kind of shook. So if you guys want to see that one, I think that could go with this one as like a set if you want to get started in the world of Imperial topaz. I am amazed that that pendant is still here. I had to look away and look again, like, is that really still here? I thought it found a home by now, but apparently not. So that one is still here as well. And I don't know if any of our requesters were helped out by their requests. If not, we can always go in the back and check for anything that might better suit what they're looking for. Golden heart-shaped zircon, or not zircon. See, with all of the colors and flashes coming through of the tourmaline, it's no wonder I called it a zircon, but that one is still here as well. As is the butterfly and our lovely emerald and yellow diamond ring, and also our kunzite. So those are still here. And let me go wander on over and see. Speaking of Indicolites, I have a pair of earrings. I don't know if Dolores and Ellis are looking for earrings. I do have dangle drops, and these do have to stay in the white gold, so I think these might go well with the ring that they picked up. So do let me know if you are interested in that. I have some pink diamond floral earrings, also some cornflower blue earrings in a design that we don't see that often, with pear-shaped accent stones, so very cool. Yellow diamond necklace as well. So if anything that I just mentioned you are interested in, let me know. Let me show these Indicolite earrings. I just remembered that I had them, and they are very close to the ring that was gone, or that was sold. So let me see here how I can show them. So Imperial topaz still here, but let me see if these can sit on their own. I don't know if they're looking for earrings. Sit down right there. Now this is item number 3612, and I know we don't have any matching pendants so far for them, but we do have these matching earrings, and these do have to stay in the white gold, so they'll go pretty well with the ring. But this is that beautiful design where there are triangles at the top and bottom of the stone, And emerald cuts are one of the harder shapes to work with in regards to earrings. Unlike pear shapes and rounds, they're pretty, they're easier to work with, but with emerald cuts, it's always a struggle because it's like, do you make it into a ring? Do you make it into a pendant? And like as earrings, it's like, obviously you don't want to do east-west orientation, you want to do north-south. So there's always a bunch to think about in terms of emerald cuts in earrings. But this has 994 of the emerald cut Indicolites. And for the diamonds there on the top and bottom of the stone and on the lever back, there are 35 points total weight. And let me grab the skinnier tweezers so that I can show you guys what the stones look like. So there, you can kind of see how it's pretty close to the ring that we had earlier tonight. And let me also show this one. So very beautifully matched. With the wide range of colors that tourmalines have, color matching is not an easy feat. But here these two are meant to be for each other. Let me just move one to the back here. And these do have to be in the white gold because these stones, or this mounting was made for these stones, so they do have to stay as is. But for these earrings, they started $23,000. And it's an old item number, and we had to build a graphic for it. Hasn't been on the screen for at all. So for this one, we're gonna do a very special price. They were supposed to be $49.99 and then $39.99. But for tonight, for their great big debut, we will do these for not even $2,999. But if anyone out there would like to take this pair of earrings, we'll do it for $24.99. And that is for $9.94 of tourmaline and 35 points of the diamonds. And let me actually take one and show it against the hand as well, so you get to see the size perspective. Gonna pull up my sleeve once more. And here it is on the hand. So this is all of the light that will be showing into the stone as you have it on your ear and moving around throughout your day-to-day activities. And that's a lot of sparkle. And you can see all of the blue greens coming through. And I'm just moving it, not even that much. So if it's on your ear and you're turning your head, it's going to be very eye-catching. So here it is. And then we'll go back up close, and then I'll also show it against the ear. I feel like I need to practice with lever back earrings, but one day I'll get it with nails on. But let me show these against the ear in a minute. So this is what they will look like against the ear. Quite of a drop, but you can clearly see the stone, the color from the distance. And I really like how it looks with the triangle at the top and the bottom, because then it almost feels like the stone is floating. Like without any gold appearing around the stone, it gives it the impression that it's kind of like floating a little bit. So that's also very cool. So if you move it around a little bit, you'll definitely see a lot of the colors coming through. And we'll go back up close. And this is here for $24.99. It would go great with the ring that we had earlier, in case you were interested. And the back side of this is actually also open, so it'll allow for a lot of light to come through. Maybe you have shorter hair, that's not a problem. The light will still go through the stone and flash lots of colors into everyone's eyes. So that's what the backside looks like. It's also open for any cleaning you might want to do. And yeah, $24.99 on this one. All right, about 10 minutes left, and I'm so glad to be able to stop talking in 10 minutes. I think this is the second 3-hour show that I've done. And the first 2 hours are always, they pass by so quickly. And then the last hour, it's like, But I'm always glad to be here with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show thus far. If you have any requests, as always, we still have some time, so get them in, and I'll be happy to show them for you. And any piece that we've had tonight so far, I have everything in front of me. So if you've seen something, like a quick flash of something, maybe you want to see it again, I'll be more than happy to show it for you guys. I also have a brand new South Sea golden pearl pendant. Reminds me of an ice cream cone. But I also have some multicolor sapphire hoops that are also brand new tonight. They are some rather chunky hoops, so I will do a quick flash of them to see if maybe if you like them and would like to take them. But these are chunkier hoops, so maybe not for everyone, but these are beautiful nonetheless. And they're also matching in color. So this is the sapphire, multicolored sapphire hoops that I was talking about. Very large hoops, but all of the sapphires are somehow matching in color, so that's also very impressive. And as you can see there too, since they are so large, they are also like an inside out style. So like our diamond hoops, you'll be able to see some of the stones coming through from the back side as you have them on your ear. Also a very interesting conversation starter. As you can see all of the different colors, from the green sapphires to the golden yellows to, I don't know what color to call that, like red orange, to cornflower blues and orange and pink. So a lot of colors in this one, but these are very large hoops. So if this has piqued your interest, do let me know and I'll be happy to present them. And let me see, I also have a golden pearl pendant here. If maybe you missed out on the Tahitian, I have this one here that's also new tonight. This one actually does not have any diamonds, so it's just a single pearl, but let me show this up close. So let me know on the earrings. But this one is item number 9640. It is brand new tonight. It is our 12.5 millimeter round South Sea golden pearl. And that is all solid 14 karat yellow gold. And if you hold it upside down, it kind of looks like an ice cream cone. But this one does have to stay in the yellow gold. It is a 12.5 millimeter round South Sea golden pearl. It is that beautiful, ideal color you would like to have in a golden pearl. It's not too pale, and it's not like mixed with other colors that makes it not look like a golden pearl. No diamonds on this one. And this one started out $1,900, but if you would like a golden pearl, this one is here for not even $999. But we'll do it for one person only for $699. And the way this one is designed, it's kind of like the Tahitian that we had that has since gone. That this one almost reminds me of a seashell. I don't know the names of seashells either, but it's like the one that looks like a cone. But the Tahitian we had was like, it looks like the ocean water and the sea foam, but this one looks like a shell. gives me very shell vibes. So this design is the same throughout the entire thing. So either or, and honestly, you could wear it either way too. And let me also show it against the hand, just so you can get a size perspective of the pearl. So from a distance, it almost looks like one giant teardrop that ends with a pearl. So here it is, a very interesting design, and it's simple yet effective. You can wear it with the diamonds by the yard. The bail is certainly large enough for that. And of course, let me show it against the neckline. So here it is against fabric, and here it is against the skin. So this is all solid 14 karat yellow gold. Can wear it with the diamonds by the yard, maybe give it like a sand effect. I don't know. But here it is, $699, and we'll go back up close and let me know. It's about time that our pearls got some love, and I'm glad that we have all of these new designer pieces for any of our pearl lovers out there. And we have about 5 minutes left, so I will be gathering some of our pieces that we've had tonight and doing a brief mini recap. If maybe you missed anything, or even for our people who are outside on a Friday night who maybe watch the shows early in the morning on Saturday. I know some people like to do that, and they always call in Saturday morning with any questions or requests, or just straight out just purchase the item. So things do go after the fact, so keep that in mind. So let me just grab a few items that we would like to recap here. And this one may or may not be verifying, but Jess will let me know. And I will move this one aside. And let's do a brief recap wheel. You'll take the pearl? Pearl is gone, thank you very much. And both of our pearls have gone for the night. This was our emerald, and I will be adding a few more items to the wheel as we go along. We have the demantoid here, one of our largest. Indicolite earrings are still in the background here, but just to not clutter the wheel, I'll move them aside. We have our large Kunzite ring here, large but not too large. Definitely smaller than some of the other ones that we've had. So here it is. And we also had our heart-shaped golden tourmaline in the back here. And last but not least, what should I put up there? I don't know. Maybe the Rubellite. We had a pear-shaped Rubellite very early on in the show. So maybe you missed out on the emerald cut. We also have the pear shape here. Just move this to the back here. So probably have to zoom back a little bit. But this is the last few minutes of our show. And I guess I will say goodbye. So thank you guys for joining me on this Friday night. As usual, Joanne will be back with me next week as we do our weekly Friday night online shows. Lauren will be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific time, same place on TV. But thank you guys again so much for joining me tonight as I was able to show you guys all of these fun new pieces, what was procured from our Tucson show. So thank you guys again, and we will go back to the wheel and for our last couple of seconds now, I guess. But here it is, just going over some carat weights and prices again. The heart-shaped golden tourmaline in the back left there is our 1001, and that one is $24.99. Does have to stay in the yellow gold, and it's that beautiful color that I haven't seen before, so that's always very nice to see in our tourmalines. And on the back right there, we have our 1532 pear-shaped Rubellite in that beautiful three-stone style with the pear-shaped yellow diamonds on the side. That one is $38.88. And our last few seconds are here, so we can go a little bit into overtime on, or remain online if you guys want. So if you have any questions, just call in, let me know, and then I'll be able to go over prices and details with you guys. So thank you guys again so much. Have a happy rest of your night and see you tomorrow.